Hello, everyone. Happy October. Today, I am going to bring Ozenan in to share a forecast for the month of October. Um, they really wanted this transmission to happen today. Um, I don't know why, but they really wanted it to happen today. If you would like to connect with Ozanon personally live, I will be hosting a channeling event with Ozanon group session on October 22nd at 11 a.m. If you go down to the show notes, I have information about that. You can get registered. You will have the opportunity to ask Ozanon a question. All questions are welcome in that event. So, whether it's a personal question or a big picture, life, death, the universe question, um, it's welcome. And if you would like to ask Ozanon a big picture question, something about, yeah, life, death, the universe, um, head over to my Instagram. I have it linked in the show notes down below and send me a DM, a direct message with your question. And I will ask that question in a future transmission. And then finally, if you are getting value from these videos, please subscribe to my channel so you'll see when the new transmissions come out, and share with your friends and family. Those are huge ways that you can help me get these messages out to more humans. Okay, so I'm going to bring Asana in and see what we can expect for October. Yes, we are here and we are pleased to speak with you at this time. We would first like to point out that at this moment, your collective energy is quite tense. It is, in some cases, quite painful. We would like to point out that there not only are there many mm, painful, mm, challenging things happening in your reality all around your planet. More than that, we would like to remind you that now, more than ever in human history, you are all aware of the amount of difficult, challenging, painful events that are occurring around your planet. Because you are so connected now, you have access to so much more information than you ever have before. And you have access to information about all of these painful, sometimes violent, scary events that are occurring around your planet. And what we would like to point out is that as you have become more connected, you have begun to increase your capacity for receiving this information. And for many of you, you may be beginning to feel as though you are overwhelmed, as though things are moving too fast, as though there is just too much information for you to emotionally process. And what we would like to share with you is that this connectivity of your human world is challenging, yes, and also it is actually setting you up to change your planet in a profound and massive way. And so we would encourage you to remind yourself that the knowledge that you are receiving about events all around your planet, while it is challenging and often painful, it is also showing you things that you would like to shift on your planet and on your earth. And beyond that, it is encouraging you to find an emotional center within yourself. The way that we would encourage you to do this is not by ignoring or resisting your pain. It is by actually allowing yourself moment to lean into the challenging emotions as they arise, lean into them fully. And we know that many of you, as we say this, are thinking, I cannot do that. I will not ever come back to normal. I will never come back to center. I will go into a pit of sadness and darkness and never return. And we would like to promise to you that that is not the case, that you will not remain in the challenging, painful emotion forever. It is actually when you resist the challenging, painful emotion that it sticks around, you could say, and continues causing disruption in your system and often in your life. It is when you, moment to moment, allow yourself to fully feel and express your emotion that the emotion will move through you. You will come back to center, and then you can move on to processing the next thing. This is true emotional processing. We understand that many of your lives do not allow you moment to moment to always feel and express fully challenging emotions. And so we would encourage you to begin making this part of your daily practice. We have mentioned this before, but we would like to encourage this adamantly in this month of October of your year of 2024. And that is because this month is very intense. It is collectively going to be a powerful month and a very intense month. There are massive shifts occurring within the collective consciousness at this time, and especially in these remaining months of your year of 2024. And so it is time, if you have not yet begun to create a daily practice where you allow yourself to process challenging emotion, now is the time to do so. We strongly encourage you to begin this practice. This practice may look differently for many of you. For some of you, it will look like spending time, a short period, 5 to 10 minutes each day, sitting quietly, privately somewhere, and allowing yourself to first quietly bring to mind the moments of your day that felt challenging or painful, whether they were regarding collective, big picture, whole earth events, or whether they were regarding personal events. If you had an emotionally challenging reaction, then that is one of the events in your day that you will want to bring to your mind. And be sure that you are in a place where it will be okay for you to express emotion as you bring these events into your mind. Again, for some of you, this will be sitting, bringing them to mind, and perhaps crying, releasing in that way. Others of you will feel that it is easier to process and release through movement of the body. Intense physical movement is a beautiful way to express challenging emotion. Perhaps you will run or dance. Perhaps you will do other intense cardiovascular exercise to help you move these challenging emotions through you. For others of you, this will be very difficult to begin. And we would like to encourage you to support yourself in this practice by making it okay to cry, making it okay to scream, use a pillow if you need to mm, make it a quiet scream for the sake of other humans you live near. Make it okay in your mind for you to feel and express emotion. And notice that after you do, give it a try. Notice that after you do, you feel calm. You are back at center. And it is from the center that you can make conscious choices about your reality, about your collective reality, about how you would like to actively assist your planet at this time. We have spoken in the past about the energy from which you take action. And it is as much as ever very important that you are aware of the energy from which you are taking action. Taking action from a centered, calm place is completely different than taking action from an activated place, a place of anger, a place of deep sorrow. We would encourage you to feel your emotions, express your emotions, and then when you come back to center, make decisions about your next action. For those of you who, as we were saying, may have some trouble with allowing yourself to feel and release your emotion, we would encourage you to use art, music, movies as catalysts for challenging emotion. So, for instance, if you are someone who has trouble feeling your sadness and allowing yourself to cry, then employ a sad movie or employ a piece of music that brings emotion up in you, or employ a sad image, photograph, piece of art. And when you begin to feel the emotion as you look at or listen to or view this piece of art, then lean in to that sadness. Lean in and allow tears to come. This is a bit of a cheat that will allow you to begin moving emotion through you rather than resisting it and getting it stuck inside your energetic system. This is going to be very, very important in October and in the coming months. And we would also like to, on a lighter note, give credit to the very, very many of you who are watching this video, who have been making great strides in the area of your emotional processing, who have, through the last many years of shakiness, we could say, on your planet, those of you who have been learning to find your center, who have found ways to anchor yourself in self-support. This is a very powerful skill and will continue to be as consciousness continues to expand in the way that it is. And looping back to the beginning of our message, we would just like to once again remind all of you that your connectivity, your connection to each other, your connection to the collective, your awareness of all that is happening on your planet, while it is challenging at times, it is also overall going to benefit you greatly on both a personal and a collective level. This moment is one of great transition. You are in years of great transition now. And great transition is always tricky and challenging. This has been true for many species throughout the galaxy and the universe. No species expands and elevates their consciousness without great transition and without an adjustment period. Humanity is very much in an adjustment period and has been before. We do not mean to imply that this is the first time. However, this is an accelerated adjustment period. And because of that, it feels particularly intense, as you all know. October will also be a month of great mm, joy and success for many of you. Much like other months in your year of 2024, October will also be a month with very high highs and very low lows. This is partially a result of your collective making decisions and beginning to make decisions about what you truly wish to experience in the future of your world and your planet. And as each individual is experiencing what they do desire and the contrast of what they do not desire, there is a bit of a roller coaster effect that you will, many of you, most of you, be experiencing. And so, once again, we would simply encourage you to remember in the high highs, while they are beautiful and exciting, remember that they are not forever and they are not meant to be forever. So, when you are in a high high this month, have gratitude and appreciation, lean into it, be present with it, and also recognize and know that there is nothing wrong with you when you return to center or if you experience a dip into a low, into a challenge. And when you are in the challenges, my friends, remember that these challenges also will pass, that they are not forever, that they are that they are temporary, much like the highs. And so when you experience these challenges, trust that you can lean into presence, even in those challenging moments, that you can lean in to the painful emotions, that you can feel them fully. They will pass. It is often easy to forget when you are in a high high or a low low that it is temporary, that it will always pass, and that you will at some point find center again. And we would like to remind you the beauty and the peace of being at center. You are learning now how to bring yourself back to center more easily, more quickly, more comfortably. We know that many of you enjoy the high highs, and we would encourage you not to chase the high highs, to experience them, appreciate them, have gratitude for them, and then let them go. Just as we would encourage you not to resist the low lows. Allow the low lows also to occur. Allow your feelings. We realize that we have put a great emphasis on allowing your feelings in this transmission. This is very much on purpose. This is very much because allowing your full emotional spectrum is truly going to be the greatest tool at your disposal in the coming years, and learning to fully feel your emotions, both the wanted and unwanted emotions, will gradually begin to teach you that all emotions benefit you and that the challenging emotions do not need to be unwanted. This is how you will come into peace with your entire human experience. We do not mean to imply that suddenly it will be easy. It will not. It is not meant to be. And you will be able to experience the awe in all of it when you begin to accept and love all of your emotional states. Keep in mind that when you fear something, you are fearing the way that it will make you feel. So leaning in to your emotions becoming comfortable with all of your emotions is the path to true freedom. You will fear much less if you accept and see the beauty in your full emotional spectrum. For your month of October, we are complete and we thank you. Mm. Okay. Oh, all right. Thank you for watching. Again, if you found value in this, please like, subscribe, share. Um, that will help more people discover these transmissions. Sending you all so much love. Have a beautiful month of October.